Welcome to Brawlhalla.
Speaking of speed, we got two 7-speed characters coming in. We got the Diana, we got the Artemis, more or less what we were expecting to see. And game one looks to be getting underway as we go on to Brawlhaven, a tight, claustrophobic map, perfect for bow, I think, and perfect for sight. So it's going to be a lot of high-speed action between the two players. Ready. Mowgli just putting in work with this lance.
Already, yes sir. Coming in out with the side sig already. Artemis looking clean in this Raven's honor.
Oh, man. BBalloonboy's struggling to make it back to stage. Mowgli, right at the start, you know, at the start of game one, they can kind of feel themselves out. BBalloonboy might need to get in a bit of a comfort, but for the moment, Mowgli coming in with all the momentum, clearly getting a lot of these horizontal attacks, side signatures, Sares, barely misses the down signature. That would have been it for that stock of BBalloonboy, but now disarmed. Mowgli in a bit of trouble against these blasters, and we know on Brawlhaven how fast they can find this KO.
For sure. Now we have BBalloonboy picking up a little momentum, getting a little bit of neutral in now. That D-Light recovery, catching the KO. BBalloonboy taking the first stock despite not being in, you know, I would say motion in the beginning of this match.
Yeah, definitely had to get used to this matchup, but BBalloonboy already back in the comfort spot. Misses the ground pound. Mowgli, that's not good, but Mowgli might be able to clean this up with D-Light ground pound. Opts for the side light. Pretty interesting. Goes back
amazing
to the side
setup.
Yeah, just scary position for BBalloonboy. Felt like there wasn't much you could do in that situation. Mowgli had you read.
Reading the future, precisely. Mowgli making these slight adjustments to BBalloonboy's offense, reading his offense. Trying to catch him off stage with these ledge guards. You see a lot of side signatures from Mowgli here. You see Artemis and his dexterity. I guess those come out really fast, you know. Moving and smoothing with the lance, whiffing that GC downlight, calls him, but you see these players still in motion, whiffing that side light, trying to get back to stage. BBalloonboy going for a lot of D-lights here, trying to catch Mowgli off guard. But that D-light definitely cost him.
A lot of these GCs out of BBalloonboy are not working out, but still in the lead in this game so far. Just wants to find maybe Dare Sair, not going to do it. Should work now, although opts for a recovery, and now Mowgli in a pretty great position, but the overcommitment
great
on the
dodge into the Dare.
Yeah. BBalloonboy smooth dodge to get out of trouble there and punish him immediately. Mowgli really wants to find this stock as fast as possible, but BBalloonboy seems pretty strong at stock tanking right now. Mowgli finally side signature's gonna do it.
That commentator's curse.
Yeah.
For sure. You know, we haven't seen much of that bow from BBalloonboy, so let's see if he's gonna opt back for it. Maybe he's gonna stick to the blasters here now in the last stock. Cause those blasters are definitely strong. Tries to catch him with his GC sig there. D-Light recovery will do it, and BBalloonboy taking game one.
Yeah, looking poised after a pretty rough start to the first game. It's going to Brawlhaven against blasters. That is a scary position. Mowgli with a switch back to blasters himself onto the Lord Vrax. So
definitely keeping the lance, but picking up those blasters on the side.
Yeah, I want to Brawlhaven against blasters. I will never understand it. Those D-Light recoveries were KOing so early for BBalloonboy. Whereas on another map, on a Fortress, on Apocalypse, something like that, it might be a little bit different. But now Mowgli, instead of switching maps, he just switches to blasters himself. Wants to find some kind of reliable KO that the lance doesn't really have. We'll see if the blasters are what the doctor ordered, but right now it is not. BBalloonboy reading the soul out of Mowgli. A tough situation to be in. Hasn't done any damage. Finally gets some in, but BBalloonboy built up such a lead that the deficit for Mowgli is starting to become a problem. Although these are reads, touch on the dodges. Mowgli's blasters, pretty impressive, honestly.
Yeah, I believe these players have a very similar playstyle with these blasters, hence why it's like a lot of momentum shifting very, very quickly. We go one player from winning in neutral to getting high advantage to the next player, just doing the same exact thing with those blasters. But as we see Mowgli here, off the ledge, getting that nair, grabbing the weapon, but still getting punished with the Sair. Big weapon toss off stage. You know that lance recovery. Ooh, getting caught by the bow recovery though for the knockout with the taunt. BBalloonboy going crazy right now.
Yeah, Wow, commitment on the side signature. Balloon Boy already going to get himself some extra credit. Mowgli just kind of hands it to him and just throwing these out. It feels like Mowgli doesn't feel really comfortable finding the KO on these blasters, which I would say not a lot of players do, but man, Mowgli right now just can't find this KO. These Sares aren't doing it, and Balloon Boy putting up way too much damage. Delight Instinct, that's going to do it. Caught the
big
GC.
punish on the GC sig. Balloon Boy feeling it right now. Dancing around, trying to keep this third stock. Mowgli is not happy right now. Looking for this stock. Whiffing that lance recovery and Seer and the side signature. Mowgli is looking a little lost right now. Balloon Boy opting out for the bow. Finally, signature catches with the taunts. These guys are having fun right now. We'd like to see that.
Yeah. From what I know about
madness.
From what I know about Mowgli, I know that he talks a lot. I think a lot of players know that. So in the middle of the games, Mowgli likes to say some stuff. I imagine these taunts are not very kind taunts from Balloon Boy, who is putting the hurt on Mowgli so far in this game with the Diana. And isn't really even forced to play the bow, which I think is, oh my god, reads the dodge in out of a D-Light. Balloon Boy, as I say that he wasn't doing good on bow, just clearly knows what he's doing on that weapon.
Tried to get the clip for the immediate taunt. You know, that's exactly what he was going for there. These boys are fighting for bragging rights right now. Unarmed play. Sheesh.
Balloon Boy takes game 2, but man, it feels like that was the final game because they're just basically screwing around at that point.
Man. It's good to see players still having fun and making it to the top 8. You know, as we said, C22 and C32, man, rocking it out all the way at the top, taking out some high seeds, some big upsets, and they're really doing their thing right now, regardless. It was good to see that these players are still having fun. May go back to Brawlhaven. Looks like they're locking back in on Brawlhaven. We're seeing a switch right back to the Artemis. We'll see how Mowgli can answer back with the 2-0 in Balloon Boy's favor.
Yeah, not where you want to be down 0-2. Pretty tough situation, but back onto the Artemis, back onto Brawlhaven. Mowgli just, I think it's a comfort thing to go back to this character. Feel like you weren't doing great on the blasters, which it wasn't looking good. I know Mowgli has a pretty impressive scythe, so we didn't get to see a lot of that in the first game. Maybe we'll see it this time around. Mowgli's
definitely
put in some work.
Definitely has been hoarding on the lance the last 2 sets. Trying to opt out, I guess. See what the scythe is about. Very interesting neutral being played here. These players are just looking to forward their advantage immediately. Looks like kind of an experimental game, if you ask me. I'm not really sure. But going for the ground pound. Balloon Boy using his options very well off stage there. Getting that last touch. Now Mowgli at disadvantage. Trying to make something out of his options here. 2 exclamation parts, made it back. Instant GP for nothing. I mean,
it's not a great position to be in for Mowgli right now. Just trying to find this damage onto the scythe, although gets a read on a jump, and now Balloon Boy, the one in trouble off stage, but Mowgli ground pound, it doesn't connect, and now Balloon Boy with all the control with these blasters almost gets the dodge in. He got the right read, just wasn't able to punish it correctly. Now Mowgli, an Enlight, not going to do it, dodges away. Balloon Boy knows, reacts to it, finds the Sair, and takes the lead in game 3.
I think these dudes is playing for clips, Serge. I don't know, man.
I think so too.
I might see this set back on Twitter later. Let's see. Nair. Well, Enlight. We love the Enlights.
Yeah, Balloon Boy's bow looking pretty impressive. Doesn't get the dodge in read that he saw last time, but gets the dodge up and away read with the neutral signature. And Mowgli's stock evaporates.
Balloon Boy just clicked his clip shortcut. That's why he just got side sig. Tough, but it's all good. Back in the game.
He needs to find a better button for that so he doesn't get so distracted trying to press it.
Easily, right? You know?
Mowgli starting to put it together, but now that Balloon Boy is a weapon, and on this bow, this does not feel like a disadvantage for Balloon Boy, who I would say I know much more for the blasters, but the bow has been putting in work this set, starting in that game 2.
We have Mowgli on his tournament stock here, really looking for something to at least bring it back to last stock, but Balloon Boy is fighting back off stage, unarmed, no options, made it back, still floating. Oof. It's not looking good for Mowgli right now. Misses his weapon bounce off the stage.
Balloon Boy really is going for clips. It's
I'm
funny.
telling you.
He doesn't get it. He finds an unarmed piece.
GG, the outro.
Man, Balloon Boy just cleans it up. That set was, I wouldn't call that particularly close. Balloon Boy just mopped up Mowgli, who, you know, found his, he beat Megdi to get here, so definitely an impressive tournament run. Made it to top 8, but Balloon Boy just a bridge too far for Mowgli. Balloon Boy moves on to fight Radish.